I can't believe it's already time for another monthly favorites, but here we are. I have quite a few things here, so I'm gonna get right into it. But before I do, this is probably the first video on YouTube in the 12-ish, 13, 15 years that I've been on YouTube that I'm not wearing foundation during a video or during a presentation. Yeah, I have no foundation on my skin right now because I've been taking care of it so much. So I'm gonna get into that. I wanna put in a quick word for my sponsor for this video, which is Zitsticka. I've got Skin Discipline here. So Skin Discipline is a daily supplement for breakouts. So it resolves breakouts from within, kind of like a daily supplement for breakouts. So it calms inflammation, regulates sebum levels, it balances gut microbiome, and also accelerates skin cell turnover. So some ingredients, it's got zinc, which reduces sebum production and calms overactive sebaceous glands. I'm about a couple days before getting my period right now. Like I can feel it kind of coming. I have a tracker on my phone, so it lets me know. But usually around this time, my skin's like super oily, super reactive, also very inflamed. And when I do get breakouts, I don't really get that much breakouts, but when I do, it's always around this time, always around here. So since I've been a lot more regular with taking this and then also drinking more water and taking care of my skin, I feel like because I'm so obsessed with skincare in my everyday life, like topically, you know, this is such an easy thing to take care of first thing in the morning, and helps my skin from within. Other ingredients, there's omega-3 and selenium that combats inflammation. And with this, I've also been taking Blur Potion. Blur Potion is an antioxidant-rich blend of skin-reviving nutrients and plant extracts proven to fade and blur all forms of hyperpigmentation and UV damage beginning at a cellular level. I do get really bad hyperpigmentation. I heard that I overproduce melanin, so if I burn myself, for instance. So the way I'm keeping track is with this scar right here. So I got this like a few months ago, and usually if I have pigmentation from breakouts or something like that, it'll last on my skin for 6 months to a year. So they say that for best results with Blur Potion, you should use it for 3 months straight, so I'll get back to you guys on that. So some ingredients are oligopin, which reduces melanin, which is the problem that I have. I overproduce it. There's grapeseed extract, which is rich in antioxidants. So if you guys want more information on Zitsticka's Skin Discipline or Blur Potion, I'll leave more information in the down bar. And I do believe they gave me a discount code as well. So I'll leave all that information in the down bar if you guys are interested. Thank you again, Zitsticka, for sponsoring this video. All right, let's get into my favorites. So the first thing I want to talk about is this Polaroid that I just got. So my friend Emily, who's got such a phenomenal Instagram, she's well, she worked for Innovative Leisure, which is a record label for ages, and that's how I met her, because she used to share records with me, and then yeah, we were just music fans. She's got such a wealth of knowledge in terms of music, but also skincare and beauty, and also photography. She's a fantastic photographer. You guys should follow her on Instagram. But anyway, she was taking some photos and she showed me this camera right here, which is the Polaroid One Step Plus. And she said it's like such a fun camera because, well, one, it's a Polaroid camera, which it's not a camera that I normally would go for. I always go for like 35mm cameras. And I always thought that, you know, the natural progression would be to go up to like a, I don't know, a medium format or something. But she's like, this is so fun because it's like a newer camera, so all the photos turn out really fun. But also, oh man, I have to show you guys this app because it just makes the photos so cool. So this is what the camera looks like. So like a retro design, but it's obvious that it's like a newer camera. And then there's an app which you can use as a remote. So if I put this on a tripod and then I hook it up to Bluetooth, then I can take a photo of myself, like a self-portrait. There's a self-timer, which, I mean, I think we take these things for granted because we use so much digital stuff, but for analog, this is huge. And then there's also, you know, portrait, which you can show, it'll tell you if you're too close or too far from person. There's double exposure, which has been my favorite thing. So you turn this on and then you press this and it triggers, and then it gives you, and like, I don't know how much time, but it's a pretty hefty amount of time. It gives you some time to move your subject around and then take another photo. So I've been having so much fun with the double exposure. I've been trying to take a photo of everyone that I mean everyone who comes by. I took a photo of my friend Kelly, who's a phenomenal ceramicist. This is my friend Michael, who's a collage artist, and also a photo of my boyfriend, who's just a rad human being, in my opinion. And also on tech, I've been kind of updating my computer situation for a while now. So I used to just work off my laptop for years, okay? Just forever. Even when I was working in an office, I was working off laptops. Yeah, I finally updated to a desktop. So I got the Mac Mini with the M1 chip, and it's so fast, and I could run like a million programs at once. Not a million, but I can run like Photoshop and Final Cut and like Illustrator or something all at once, and my computer won't crash. And then like also rewatch things too, and it's pretty awesome. I have 2 monitors, so it's just really exciting for me because I never thought that I would upgrade my computer to a desktop. But so I've also been like switching out things that I have on my desktop situation as well. So I was using this keyboard for years with my laptop because I like to have everything at kind of eye level. So I'd have my laptop on a stand, have this keyboard underneath, and then have a mouse right next to it, right? I was using it for years and it feels great and everything, but one day when I was typing, it would just type like a group of letters at once, and it just kept going and going, and it was like the busiest week ever. So then I was like, well, I need to get a freaking keyboard fast. And I remember my friend Cody had a really cool keyboard, and it's like a tactile feedback kind of keyboard. And by that I mean like when you press down it goes clickety clackety, you know? So it just sounds really cool, it feels really good, and so I ordered this and I started using it. I really like the tactile feedback. It's just a natural progression from the Mac keyboard, and it's like the same shape, so it feels quite the same. There's some like buttons that don't line up, but there's like ways to fix, or like different codes that you can use to switch this from like a Microsoft keyboard or like a Windows keyboard to like a Mac keyboard. So I really like this because of the tactile feedback, and I don't know, it's just really fun. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels nice to have like feedback as you're typing. So on to some skincare stuff. So I've been taking care of my skin every night. I've been using the Make, the whole skincare selection. So from beginning to end, so the double cleanse all the way to like the acids to the moisturizer serum to the actual moisturizer. So I've been testing that out just for a couple of weeks, and so I can't really add it to my favorites, even though I really like it. Yeah, I wouldn't normally go on screen without foundation on, but I thought it was an honorable mention. So the Make Beauty entire skincare line is fantastic. But I've also been using this multi-peptide moisturizer from Naturium. It's lightweight, it's not super heavy, and I love that it's in a convenient tube like this with the pump. I brought it with me when I went backpacking, and I love that it doesn't have a scent to it, so it felt like really natural to just use it in the outdoors and stuff, and it's in a convenient tube. I think this would be great for someone with sensitive skin or someone who doesn't really like skincare. This is just a great easy transition into skincare. It's not too fussy. All right, I finally found a sunscreen that I like for my face. So this is the Biore UV Watery Essence with SPF 50 PA++++, however much. But it's a really cool gel texture. I found out about this through my friend Kurumi, who's really into skincare, but here's a little bit so you can see. And so I know you're supposed to wear SPF every single day, but on days that I don't leave the house, yeah, it just kind of like melts into this like watery essence situation. On days that I don't have to leave the house, I'm like, do I have to? And if you are someone who doesn't like to wear sunscreen, I highly recommend this. Okay, so this is an old favorite, but I recently started using it again, and for a different reason. So this is the Glossier Body Hero body wash. It's like an oil to foam type body wash. I was using this as body wash for a while, and then recently I started using it as shaving cream. And it works so well because it lets the razor still slide through pretty quickly, but it glides it through so that it just jumps over bumps and stuff. I've used shaving oils before, and they usually kind of gunk up the razor, and I'm like so against that. It isn't fun to clean, it isn't really safe to clean, so this really works, and it works so well, and you use just a very small amount of product and it just glides everything through. Yeah, this is fantastic, and it smells really good too. All right, 2 more things. So on my lips, I've been using this serum balm from Make Beauty, and the color I have is Nude Nova. They actually sent me the entire color line, and I've swatched just about every color. I'm gonna be honest with you, you don't have to really pick a color because the pigment doesn't show up that much. This is Nude Nova right here, right? But when I apply it on, you can see it's more like a clear gel, and then once you like let it sink in, it's completely sheer. So it's not like a really pigmented product. Yeah, I just really like the texture. And then I have this. This is from Sunbum. It's a tinted lip balm. I think this one's called Nude Beach, but this is what it looks like, and that's what I've been using on my cheeks as blush. I know it's supposed to be a lip balm, but it works really well as a blush. So this is what it looks like, and I just use a brush to kind of like spread it out. I don't normally use my fingertips, but since I applied it, you know. It smells really good. It's got SPF 15 in it, and yeah, I just really like it. I think this is a great thing to always carry in your purse because it's also a lip balm. You can use that as a blush, and it gives your skin such a nice glow. So yeah. All right, those are all my favorites for the month of August. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you again to Sticker for sponsoring. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.